afternoon, guys. Welcome to our program. I'm your host Nazarene Kendi, and in today's program we are discussing about the drug abuse and its effects. And as you can see here, I have my guests ready to introduce themselves.
Thank you so much, Nazarene. So my name is Gabriel Mwanya. I'm 26 years of age.
Kendi, I am Yvonne Gata. I am 20 years of age.
I go by the name Robert Macau, 24 years old.
Okay, they have represented themselves so well. And back to my question, I would like them to give us a brief story about themselves, on how they indulge themselves on the drug abuse, on how it affected them, how they experienced it, and how they came about to fight the drug abuse. Gabriel?
Here comes my story. 6 years ago, when I was joining college. So mine was peer plus desires for new experiences. So I was like, I have never enjoyed alcohol. I never felt it. How do people feel when they take alcohol? Then plus, I can see my friends are taking alcohol, they are enjoying. So I decided, let me try. Let me give it a try. So from there, it got me addicted. And only my one friend who came to rescue me from alcohol, who was his father was a pastor.
Okay.
So when we were friends, he decided to take me to their church. So his father gave me advices, and that's how I recovered myself.
Okay. Like, what were the experiences? Maybe you say how you came about, how you survived.
Alcohol has a lot of consequences, first of all, because you have an healthy behaviors when you take alcohol. Then sometimes you make decisions which are poor, like out of nowhere. You just decided I should sleep here.
Yeah, you
from nowhere. You just feel you are always right.
Okay.
Yeah, that's one thing with alcohol. Again, alcohol gets person addicted to it so much. When you take 2 days, 3 days, the fourth day you feel you are not okay when you have not taken it. So you're like, I should. If I don't, I cannot survive.
Okay, thank you so much, Gabriel. What about Yvonne? What were your experiences? How did you intermingle with them? How did you encounter? Just give us a brief story of yourself.
Thank you so much, Kendi, for this opportunity to tell my story. So it was once in a while when I had my friends. Actually, I was pulled by peer pressure to start abusing drugs. Okay. So there was this time when we were after school. See, obviously you go to the house.
Yeah.
So I went. I had a roommate. She was a drunkard actually. So she came with her friends. They started taking alcohol, this with cookies. So they made me feel like I'm a local person when actually I'm not.
Okay.
So they just made me feel like, hey, I want to take them. So we went on with that same behavior until one day we went to a certain club. We went, then we didn't. I didn't carry my ID. When we reached there, the soldiers let us in, and we went and we enjoyed actually.
Yeah, you partied.
Yeah, we partied, we enjoyed. So it came a point, there came a misunderstanding, disagreements. So people started fighting. The police came. When they came, we were all sacked. And remember, I'm a student.
Yeah.
We were prisoned for like 2 days. So you must call your parents. So I'm wondering, how am I going to explain to my mother that I'm imprisoned because of alcohol? So I called my brother, and he told me, he talked to the police, and
You were released.
I was released. So me from that time, I said no, alcohol, not me again.
Okay. And at that time, were you like yourself? How did you manage to encounter with those drugs? How about your friends, the other of your friends that you were arrested with?
Oh, my friends that were arrested with, some of them, they stopped, but most of them, they didn't. But me personally, I just stopped.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you just you just stopped hivyo tu?
I never wanted to find myself in such a situation again.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. Robert, what about you?
Thank you, madam. Here comes my long story narrative. 8 years back ago, when I was in Form 2, first of all, I come from ghetto, and I come from humble background. So my parents could not afford enough school fees for my education. So every day I was being sent home for school fees. I decided not to continue with the education and venture myself in the streets. That's where I met a lot of people, friends, these ghetto kids. I can say that in my life, there's no drug that I have never tasted. Weed, Mira, all those mad drugs, all of them I've tasted. So it came this day where I can call it a Red Cross group. It belonged to the Catholic Church sisters who came in our area, that is Madare, and rescued some group of us who were taken to the rehabilitation center for more guidance and counseling. Yeah, there in rehab center, I faced a lot of challenges because I had already addicted to some of drugs.
Yeah, and they were impossible to stop.
Yeah, they were impossible to stop. I can say that it is through God, because now I do no more take any drug. I'm a drug-free abuser as we are speaking now.
Okay.
I'm also a motivational speaker to the young youth that have come in. Yeah, so I encourage them to stop these drugs because they have no future.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, like, how do you feel like now you're not using the drugs? How do you feel?
Before, when I stopped, it was a great challenge to me,
Yeah.
because sometimes you could find that your body is not well, you are feeling like dizziness.
The body had already been addicted.
Yeah, something of the sort. But through taking medication, following instructions, yeah, I think now I'm very well and everything is okay, yeah, to me.
Okay. You've heard their stories. Everyone has each experience how they started the drugs. You can see one, it's the desire of taking the drugs that made him to encounter the challenge of drug abuse. And you can see she's a young girl, and the peer pressure with her friends made her to start taking the alcohol, to start doing illegal things, and it led her to somewhere whereby it reached a point she had no otherwise but just to stop. And then as for him, the drug affected him so and it led to him being taken to the rehab center, whereby he was given counseling action. He was taught a lot of things, but I'm proud that the rehab center made him a good person that he is. You can follow him for more, because you've heard that he's doing motivation to those young kids that are suffering from the same thing. And my question to you, I can ask, like, because a lot of fans are watching and listening to you now, so what are the most commonly used drugs that you encountered through?
The most commonly used drugs, like for this generation that we are in right now, it's something like alcohol with cookies, heroines, things like those, like those which are more affordable
Okay.
to people like my age,
Yeah,
and students.
because I know some they are being offered at a certain amount of quantity and a price.
Yeah.
Okay. And if I may ask, what do you think many youths experiment with the drugs? What makes them want to use the drugs?
Like for me, mine is just an example, and it's leading many people. Like, if when someone is I've come Nairobi. Like person is a village boy there in Kisumu.
Yeah.
Now,
They do say the kienyeji
the
guy.
kienyeji guy.
Yeah.
Now he has come to Nairobi to study. Now he has desires for new experiences. Like he has never seen people taking alcohol
Okay.
while nobody is asking them. You know, usually in rural areas, when you take alcohol,
It's a crime.
yeah, it's a crime.
Yeah.
Actually, it's a crime. So here you are seeing people are enjoying. They have, it's like a freedom. It's like they
you
are
have
right.
the whole freedom.
The whole freedom.
You know, there at the village, you can never go to your home when you're drunk.
You can't.
Because now your mother will be like, hey, what's wrong with you?
And
Why
you'll be
you-"
beaten.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Be
I
punished.
know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.